Hey there folks, Rennie MT here, and welcome back to Wright. Destinies. Part of the Apollo Justice Trilogy. In the last part, we started up day 2 of our investigation. And now we're back in the Fox Chamber, seeing if we can't find a hidden mechanism. I don't know, maybe like there was a shiny thing I saw the last time we were here? Just saying. Anyway. We can at least examine now. Just to double check. No examine? What do you say, Druzy? You'll be examined, right? I was shocked to hear a demon appeared at your trial. You were shocked? I was the one questioning him. I wish you would have called me in. But really, you would have come to my rescue. With a demon like that, your typewrote style of defense. And my magic tricks who have had it all. We could have been the 3 great illusions. The audience would have been in the palm of our hand. Well, for convincing a judge with some solid evidence. That's everyone's favorite Trucy's 2 cents. Go ahead, ask me anything. My client's turned into a demon. I don't know what he's thinking, and I have no idea what to do. I think this calls for placing yourself in the other person's shoes. In other words, think of what it's like to be a demon. That should be easy for you, Polly. Right. Okay, here it goes. Red demon! Ah! Return to the black pit from whence you spawned. It ain't easy being a demon, that's for sure. Fine. We will examine here. Maybe Killer hid under this table. That would be a terrible hiding place. His Alderman's body would have been right above. Maybe you're right. Guess the other side is a bit... Wait, there's something under the table. Let's check it out. Oh, it was actually a thing to do. Hey look, there's something down here. Looks like a piece of something. My question is, piece of what? Oh, I know! It might be a piece of the statue. Remember what Jinxie said? The statue originally depicted 2 yokai holding up a cup. It was a symbol of goodwill. This piece broke off and rolled under the table? He knows when he examines things. I don't think we'll find anything else on this chair. You! How dare you! There's a carving of the Nine-Tailed Fox over the door and statues of him on either side. The way those 2 statues are glaring, it's like they're guarding the door from us. I'm gonna think of it. These are 2 foxes on the folding... There are 2 foxes on the folding screen as well. Can't be a coincidence. Can it? Hey! The statue moves! Don't get carried away now. I mean, who knows? It might trigger a trap. I can handle it. If a spirit comes shooting my way, I'll snatch it out of the air. Well, I have the reflexes of a regular karate kid. Guess if you can catch something like that fast out of midair, you can accomplish anything. Still, there might be something to the fact that these fox statues rotate. Is there something around here that shows position they should be in? Door. Still no keyhole, huh? Yeah, and the door won't buzz, just like those spiky bangs of yours. Well, all it takes is some water, but I don't think that would work on a door. Oh, I know! I'll break it down with a body slam. I seriously doubt you could do that. How do you know we haven't even tried? Oh, wait, don't! Ugh! If you see he losing, Athena, I think the door would win this match. I'm examining everything, and he doesn't want me to. Just remember this mystery novel I once read. The murder occurred in a locked room. And the perpetrator made sure to hide behind the room's door when it was open. And when no one was looking, he made his escape. A clever trick, but it would have been impossible in this case. This broken Tanuki statue here? The door must have banged into it when it was open. Oh, I get it! The killer couldn't have been there because of the statue. Find the folding screen. Two foxes standing back to back are depicted on this elegant folding screen. Does this have something to do with a keyhole? Wait a minute. Two foxes. There are two fox statues in front of the fox forbidden chamber as well. Maybe a keyhole will appear if we do something to this folding screen? I don't see anything unusual about it. Well, it does have two foxes on it, and there are two fox statues in front of the door. And maybe there's a clue somewhere in this room. Let's turn the whole place upside down. He's as excited as a kid in a candy store. Well, I can't think of anywhere else to look. You find anything, Apollo? We'll never find the keyhole to the forbidden chamber at this rate. There's something about that folding screen. You know how those fox statues in front of the forbidden chamber move? That screen might be a clue as to how we're supposed to position them or something. Hey, I bet you're right. Let's go over that screen with a fine-tooth comb. By that you mean... examine the rest of the room? There really is no escaping through the air duct. We went through all the trouble of bringing a ladder to check it out. That's not a ladder, Apollo. It's a step ladder. Maybe this counts for the step ladder thing? What's the difference? They both have the word lather in them. What's the difference? Oh, I know! Let's play rock, paper, scissors to decide who's right. Way too competitive. It's not even related to the original issue either. The statue originally depicted the two yokai holding up a cup in a gesture of goodwill. Maybe Alderman Kyubi was planning on smoothing things over with Mayor Tenma? He was murdered instead by somebody who intervened. He was only pursuing the municipal murder because he had been blackmailed. Who knows? If this murder hadn't occurred, maybe they could have come up with a solution. I guess it's the only thing shiny is just the statue. On closer inspection, I think there's more to the screen than meets the eye. Let's check every last inch of it. Rotate the folding screen with the right stick. If I spot anything of interest, I can press X on it to inspect it further. Because we're finally introducing this, we get the tutorial. You can also zoom in and out with triangle and circle to give it a better look. Now let's check every last inch of it. Hey, doesn't look like the picture here has been cut off on both ends? Now you mention it. Looks like there's supposed to be doors on both ends, but they're cut in half. Maybe those doors symbolize the Forbidden Chamber's door? Yeah, it definitely feels like something significant. The question is, what? It's a picture of a key. That shape looks awfully familiar. Oh, I know! It's shaped like Forbidden Chamber's key. We're definitely getting warmer. Okay, let's take an even closer look. Yeah, like at these keyholes. What's this? Looks like a keyhole or something. I think it could be a keyhole to the Forbidden Chamber? Wait, what about that key drawn on the end of the screen? Maybe the two are related? Key and a keyhole. Ooh, I just got an idea. If we fold the screen up just right, the key and keyhole should overlap. Hey, I think you're right. Give it a try. Look, a door. Yeah, and it's open too. Two foxes are now facing each other, so... Hey, what if we made those fox statues face each other? Hello, let's go check out the two statues. Okay, help me move the two statues so they face each other, just like on the screen. A lock appeared. Now we can use that key. Okay, here goes nothing. It worked. Time to see why this chamber is so forbidden. Secrets could it hold, I wonder. April 18th, Kyubi Manor, Forbidden Chamber. These doors need some serious oil. Ah, that was like nails on a chalkboard. Oh, right. Forgot about those super good ears of yours. Look, more feathers. What the heck is that? That Temataro statue? But there's something odd about it. All I know is I don't like it, but I can't explain why. You okay, Athena? You look kind of pale. You're not scared, are you? Oh, what? Oh, this thing! Don't make me laugh! Really? Hey, look! What? What is it? Over there on the left, there's a bunch of staves on that rack. They kind of look like the staff we saw earlier. You mean the one Jinxie saw Temataro carrying? Yeah, I bet our Temataro impersonator really did come in here at some point. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's search the place! Examine! Looks like a gravestone or something. It reads, here hath Temataro, age 80. If she says here lies, it says here hath. Cause of death, choked on a chicken bone. Say it so. Besides, it sounds more like an autopsy report than epitaph, if you ask me. Wait, you're joking around because you're scared. It's your coping mechanism. I'm not scared. Freak out Central, right here, baby. Have it out, widget! Now let's strong on this one. Oh yeah, she was just making up her own thing. Here hath Temataro been in prison. A stone lantern. Like those Japanese garden lamps? Where's the switch? Lamps like these are lit by fire and not electricity, so there's no switch. Oh, here it is! What? It was hidden out of sight. I see Temataro's cell has been outfitted with all the amenities a yokai could want. Looks like an old scroll, and there's something drawn on it? Unless I'm mistaken, it looks like an old guy. Some sort of monk, maybe? A monk? Oh, what are you talking about? You know, people that take walks in the mountains as a form of spiritual training. Wouldn't that just be a hiker? The guy in this picture doesn't look like he's doing this for fun, Athena. Oh look, there's some yellow thing strapped to his back. Whoa, it's turning into Temataro! Well, what's this scroll getting at? Is this how Temataro was born? Well, whatever it is, it's definitely creepy. Statue. Whoa, that's one big statue. It must be something like 15 feet tall. And look, this Temataro has a staff. But the Temataro in the scroll didn't have one. I wonder why. I feel like this could be significant, but why? Let's take a closer look. First, to go around this table here. Ah, Apollo! Are you sure it's a good idea? Hey, it looks like there's some sort of compartment in the base of the statue. Don't open it! Who knows what might be in there? It's just a big empty compartment. And from all the dust and cobwebs, I'd say it hasn't been opened in a really long time. It's enough, Apollo! Let's shut it and... Wait, there is something in here. Looks like some sort of figure, but it's so dusty. I can't tell what it's supposed to be. Wonder what it's doing here. Forbidden chamber figure added to the court record. Window? Oh, look, there's an air vent here too. See, my forbidden chambers need proper ventilation. But I don't think anyone could reach this one either. Yeah, and there's nothing to stand on around here. I wonder where this vent leads. Well, Fox Chambers vent didn't branch this way, so maybe it doesn't have anything to do with this case after all? Huh. The staves. I can't speak. Hey, look, there's a bunch of staves here, and looks like one is missing. The Temitaro Jinxie saw must have taken it. I'd have to agree. This looks like the one Detective Fulbright showed us. Why do you think there are so many here? Maybe they're spares? Temitaro might, you know, be absent-minded or something. But the fact that he has spare staves handy, well, it shows that he's aware of his faults and is trying to deal with them. Or at least that's my take on it. Maybe this will remind her to deal with her own faults. Hold my breath. Feathers! Black feathers. They look exactly like the ones in the Fox Chamber. That means the killer must have been in here at some point. Question is, why? Maybe the Temitaro costume was hidden in here? I mean, someone carried it through the manor, it would have stuck out like a sore thumb. Well, when did the killer get in here? Mayor snatched the Forbidden Chamber key when the killer hit him on the head. That means the killer could have only gotten in before the murder. Wow, this is one tough riddle, alright. But this is the key bit. What's this? Whatever it is, the packaging is really gaudy. And the fact that there's no dust on it means it hasn't been in here very long. Oh, it's hand cream. Let's see what brand it is. It's just sweet LaBelle? LaBelle? Oh, what the? But wouldn't that mean Mr. LaBelle was here? I guess so, but why? Well, whoever was dressed up like Temitaro must have taken a staff from here in the Forbidden Chamber. And that same person probably dropped his hand cream at that time. In other words, the Temitaro impersonator we're looking for is none other than Laurent LaBelle. This might be a big break for us in court tomorrow. Now all we have to do is get the truth out of Miratema. Hand cream added to the court's record. I guess that about wraps it up. What now? We should probably talk to some of the witnesses again. You mean like Mr. Filch and Jinxie? Yeah, I really want to ask Mr. Filch about the village superstitions in Temitaro. Any ideas? Any good ideas yet, Athena? Good ideas? You bet I do. Well, there's that thing. What thing? You saw it right through me, didn't you? Huh? I mean, you really have nothing for me? No, sorry, I just got a little carried away. Oh, boy. Bluffing is obviously not her strength. Real culprit. Seems we finally have the real killer in our sights. The only person that threatened Mayor Tenma, pushed for municipal merger, and to be identified the manor disguised as Temitaro. It's none other than Mayor Tenma's aide, Laurent LaBelle. We're in for a fight tomorrow. Let's banish Temitaro, and both literally and figuratively. Yeah, it'll be fine between the two of us. We'll send that yokai packing, along with that twisted samurai prosecutor. Let's do this! Well, I guess I got nothing else to... Guessing I can't examine here anymore. Oh my god, examine is still here! I don't think there's anything else to examine. We've already searched everything here. Meh. write anything and just eat. Let me exam. Where? April 18th, Gibby. A manor of fire. It's the curse! It's the curse! That curse of Tamatara! You outsiders are ignoring the superstitions at our peril! Mind your business, will ya? Yo, Hooch, what's all this about? He's stealing our stuff. Also, it's kind of funny he's doing this animation, just goes right through Widget, because it's... Tamatara's gonna curse us all unless you stop sticking your nose where it don't belong! Stop the investigation! Listen to what the superstitions say! Right, how about obeying the law before you go obeying the superstitions? Huh? Hey! What are you doing Widget around your neck? He's mine! You know better than go around stealing people's stuff like that. Same goes for my bracelet. Sorry, I promise I won't do it again! He almost kidnapped my sweet little Widget. A big jerk! I'm sorry! I guess you can't teach an old raccoon dog new tricks. Once we have him here, I guess we should ask him about what happened. Stealing. I can't believe you did that! It's one thing to steal a pair of shoes, but steal Widget? Yipes! Mercy, mercy! I can't seem to control myself. It's that thieving blood running in my veins. Thieving blood? What's that supposed to mean? Glad you asked. The infamous bandit Azuki Kozo was my grandpappy. Take a gander at this. What exactly am I looking at? Looks like another one of those yokai to me. It's not the Azuki Kozo brought for the rich and gave to the poor, he did. And he'd leave one of these figures at the scene of the crime. Or I'm his grandson, because he was my grandpappy. Wow, you don't say. Thieves' honor, it's the honest truth. The sloshing sound of Azuki being scraping together the den at night. It's the magical sound of dirty money getting washed clean for giving out to the poor. I'm Azuki Kozo, washer of money, giver rather of wealth reborn. Forget the money, you should be washing yourself with this nasty habit. Wait a sec, this figure looks familiar. Yes, it looks just like the dusty old dusty figure we found in the Forbidden Chamber. Has been dated. Hey! What are you doing with that there figure? Oh, this we found in the Forbidden Chamber. Looks like it's been there practically forever. Couldn't be my grandpappy broke into the Forbidden Chamber way back. Hey, that reminds me, he once told me there's treasure in that there chamber. Treasure? Forbidden Chamber treasure? What do you know about the treasure in the Forbidden Chamber? Only that it's the greatest get-rich chance in the universe. Grandpappy told me all about it. Said there's an amazing treasure in there. Something amazing in there? Didn't see anything like that, though. Your grandfather didn't by chance already steal it, did he? Yeah, there was one of his figures in there that just might be. That's Grandpappy for ya. Bet he washed that treasure up real good before handing it out to the poor. Oh, of course, because he was so righteous. In court, you mentioned seeing Tamataro near the scene of the crime. Sorry, I didn't completely run away, but them superstitions got the better of me. People in Ninetales Vale sure seem like a superstitious bunch. I'm not surprised you wouldn't want to talk about seeing Tamataro. Alright, them superstitions scare me out of my wits, I tell ya! That's why I'm gonna do exactly what they say from now on. You plan on staying here in Ninetales Vale? Yeah, I'm gonna keep living right here and keep going the old ways, just like Grandpappy did. And superstitions are like a rule book to me. Wait, so you're saying you actually believe in those old wives' tales? I just realized my mouse is right there, now it's bugging me. Hey, you been listening to what I said? You're gonna do exactly what them superstitions say. Well, that's baloney. What am I... Oh, the superstitions.
Take that!
It's clearly written right here. Ignoring the superstitions will cost you your soul. There is, however, one way to save it. Your immediate departure from the village. So according to this, you shouldn't even be here, let alone talking with us. So you plan on staying right here in Ninetales Vale. If you really believe in superstitions, you wouldn't be... You would have been long gone by now. What? I know you've been lying to me. Time to come clean, Mr. Phillips. Eves! You were lying about believing that superstitions weren't real. Alright, but I didn't have no choice. So what was the real reason why you couldn't talk about seeing Timotaro? It's all that pretty boy's fault, Mr. LaBelle, if you know what I mean. He told me not to say a word about seeing Timotaro. If I did, he told me what them superstitions said would happen. So it was Mr. LaBelle who muscled you? Why would Mr. LaBelle want to scare you into silence? Mr. LaBelle was trying to protect that little makeout. It was on account of that rumor, the one about her being possessed. That rumor again. I guess we really do have to talk to Mayor Tema about the possession rumor. Oh, hey, watch it! Village superstition stolen by Phineas Filch. I'll be taking this back now. Kinda like family to me. You could have just asked instead of stealing it. Was that all we wanted to ask Mr. Filch? Yeah, I think that was it. Let's go see Mr. Tenmataro one more time. Thinking about dealing with that yokai again makes me want to say pass! Yeah. Anyone else? Oh, you're still here. Nothing. Oh, fine! Let's go. You're not letting me have no fun. A rollicking detention center, a visitor's room. Lord Tema, your attorneys are here to see you, your malevolence! Why are you speaking to me like that? Oh. Oh, Mayor Tema, you've returned. Yes, well, Jinxie came by earlier to apply a charm on my head. Seems to be suppressing the demon within me. That's relief. Maybe we'll actually get somewhere this time. So, what can I do for you today? I'd like to ask about the rumor that Jinxie is possessed. Ah. She allegedly left the yokai evidence at the scene while under a demon's power. At least that's what the prosecution is going to claim at tomorrow's trial. Huh? God, no, imagine this warning charm for me! The charm! Amataro's back! Those foolish mortals, shall regret blaming that child for my doings! I blew it, that question brought that yokai back. He probably won't drop the axe until Jinxie's name is cleared either. Rumor. We'd like to ask you something about your aide, Florent LaBelle. Oh, something your aide, Florent LaBelle mentioned. Did you know Jinxie is rumored to be possessed? I know, not of what you speak. You're not trying to protect Jinxie, are you? I, Temataro, Lord Demon of the Yokai, protect a mere mortal! No affection to I possess for your race of humans! Please, we already proved there was a third party disguised as a yokai at the scene. If you deny that tomorrow, we'll never be able to clear Mayor Tema's name. And I have already told you I know not of what you speak. I don't think we'll get anything more out of him. It's all over unless we can somehow prove that Jinxie didn't plant that yokai evidence. Hey, Apollo? I think I've got this one. I think I can prove that she didn't do it. Really? Sure! I should be able to use psychology to explain that whole possession thing. Knock yourself out then. Wow, Athena's really something. can really count her when it counts. The real story. Mayor Temma, Jinxie isn't possessed. I believe her so-called possession episodes are a form of somnambulism. Somnambulism? You mean sleepwalking? Yes, I believe she's exhibiting a rare form of the disorder. It's usually brought on by repressed stress. Mr. Mayor, didn't her symptoms start soon after she began her job in Ninetales Vale? When the child visit last... She did speak of dreaded yokai and how they rob her of her sleep each night. I knew it! Her lack of sleep is causing her to enter an unconscious state. That means she can't be trying to protect you. At least not on a conscious level. So then, that Tematara that was spotted at the Mayor Manor wasn't Jinxie. Sleepwalking, eh? That would indeed explain the matter. Look, Temataro's spirit. It's left the Mayor's body. Can you tell us the truth now, Mayor Temma? Very well. It's the least I could do for a superb exorcist such as you. Oh my gosh, it keeps changing. Feathers and tracks. Mayor Temma, you didn't leave those feathers and tracks at the scene, did you? I did not. Neither I nor Jinxie have anything to do with that. That was the killer's doing, no doubt. I knew it! You suspect Florent is behind all this? But why? Did he really want Ninetales Vale that badly? Can you think of any reason why? Looking back, he did seem fixated on Tematara for a spell. Ah, could it be? Perhaps he was attempting to release Temataro. That's crazy! Are you saying that yokai is real? Whatever the case, Temataro brings nothing but pain and misfortune. Because the superstition's born, you must not gaze upon him nor free him from his prison. But how can people actually believe that? Well, at least we know who's behind this whole Temataro thing now. Yeah, I think we need to have another nice long chat with Mr. Lebel. Your dinner is ready, your malevolence. Ah, I'm not afraid to Demon King. You may place it right there. The kitchen crew poured their heart and soul into making it. Did they now? Souls have been my favorite mine. Just hold the hearts next time. Yes, your malevolence. I'll remember that. Oh, how long is it planning to keep up this yokai charade? Well, we've already talked to Mr. Village and Mayor Temmo, so... When we go see Florent Lebel next, now that we know the truth? We won't be able to claim that Temataro was Jinxie or the Mayor anymore. The real question is, how are we gonna get him to admit it was him? No. Temataro kills my voice. April 18th, Capcom Manor for you. Okay, let us practice that again. Filchy from the top. Mr. Lebel was in the fire at the time of the crime. And when we heard a scream, close the next part again. You have the memory of capacity of a flea. This is the 13th time, you know. Now 100 times more, and we're done. What are they practicing? Oh, I ain't cut out for this. Whoopsie daisy! Oh! Begging your pardon, Mr. Lebel, sir. This is all the practice. Unbelievable. What if you had stolen my outfit with those grubby paws of yours? Did Filch Lebel's wallet just now? So, what do you think they're up to this time, Apollo? Oh, it's a you two eavesdropping, are we? You peasants are so tacky. Well, what do you want with me? Especially being the Temataro impersonator would be nice right about now. Earl's true identity. Mr. Filch filled me in on the conversation you two had. And about how you told him not to say a word about seeing Temataro. Oh, Filchy, you fool! I told you not to say it. I told you nothing good would come of you running your mouth. So why do you want to keep Mr. Filch quiet like that, Isabel? Why? To protect darling little Jinxie, of course. Jinxie was never really possessed. She was sleepwalking. Being asleep at the time, she couldn't have been consciously trying to protect the mayor. It also means she couldn't have possibly been Tamataro. Interesting, but where are you going with this? Since you asked so politely, I believe you have a different reason for trying to keep Mr. Filch quiet. The reason being would be to deflect doubt away from the one who was really Tamataro. Now this is getting interesting. Are you insinuating that I'm Tamataro? I'm so sorry to disappoint, but I'm nothing of the sort. That's right, Mr. LaBelle even told me Tamataro was a I said Tamataro was a Jinxie, you fool! Honestly, you have a memory capacity of a flea. Practice it 100 more times. So, have you been called to testify tomorrow? Yes, and I'm so looking forward to my courtroom debut. But you'll just have to wait until then. I'll be waiting with a special piece of evidence I've been saving just for you. Filchy, I'll wake up at you lazy bones. What? Was I sleeping? Must have been that sweet cologne of yours, Mr. LaBelle. Made me right sleepy, it did. Well, it's time for a lesson on what to do and say tomorrow. Oh, I'm begging you, no, another lesson. I ain't gonna overthink it and remembering stuff. Right up the schnoozle. Keep quiet and do exactly as I say. Oh, please, anything but another lesson. There they go. Mr. Chance to get the truth out of him. Yeah, but we'll get the proof we need in court tomorrow, one way or another. All that's left now is the lie that Jinxie told. I hope we'll clear that up before tomorrow. You think they're done questioning Jinxie? Maybe. Let's see if she's over on Yokai Lane shopping for more charms. Ugh. April 18th, Ninetales Avail, Yokai Lane. Accursed Ninetail Fox. The time of retelling is nigh. My grudge has been festered over time. At last, vengeance will be mine. She must be possessed, sleepwalking again. And maybe if we speak softly, I won't startle her and get a charm plastered on my forehead. Jinxie. Oh, hello, Mr. Demon Lawyer. Ah, my charms must have fallen off again. Whew. Guess I can avoid a charm slap by toning down my cords of steel. Are they done questioning you, Jinxie? And on the way back, I stopped to buy a new charm that was just released. Yeah, which one? One with the Ninetale Fox and Tamataro. It shows them dancing together. Really? Two of their rivals dancing together? It's charm for rebuilding burnt bridges. Oh, right, for the Invincible Merger issue. No, it's for the Demon Lawyer and the Insomniac Prosecutor. It'll stop you two fighting like you did in court this morning. We weren't fighting, it was just a spirited debate. The lawyers, no fighting. Charm slapped again. Hello, if you're done playing around, let's just find out what she was lying about. What you remember. Jinxie, it seemed like you were starting to remember things. You already said the feathers and tracks weren't there when you discovered the crime. Have you remembered anything else that seems important? Like what? Tell us what you saw that day. Maybe you'll remember something else this time. I opened the door. Papa and all remember collapsed in the thought chamber. That's when Papa told me to call an ambulance and the police. That's all he said before he passed out in the chair. I knew it. She's holding something back. Receive. Oh, he said. Yeah, it's the first part. She's like, her finger is, listen again. Yeah, her finger is, like, wobbling there.
Gotcha!
You were very nervous when you said that's all he said, weren't you? I know, because I saw your fingers move as if you were gonna slap someone with a charm. Huh? Listen to me, Jinxie. This is very important. Did Mayor Temma say anything else to you? It was nothing. He was just talking in his sleep. Talking in his sleep? So you admit that he did say something else? How could you tell? Only a demon could have such powers. Like I said, he was just talking in his sleep. I mean, why else would Papa say something like that? He'd be a little more specific. Before he fainted, he said, forgive me, Jinxie, I killed Alderman QB. He said, what? Mayor actually confessed to the crime? But he didn't mean it. He couldn't possibly know what he was saying. He was probably possessed, or maybe he was in the middle of a nightmare. A nightmare. No, this is a nightmare. This is one statement I wish I'd never heard. What in the world are we gonna do now? Return to the basics? That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. As a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. Right. Just believe in my client, even if all I can see ahead is darkness and despair. Jinxie, does Prosecutor Blackquill know about your father's confession? I didn't mention it when he was questioning me. I mean, there's no way Papa's the killer. Why would the mayor confess like that? Could he really have been dreaming or simply delirious? Who knows? I sure feel like I'm in a living nightmare right now. Apollo, what are we gonna do about tomorrow's trial? The crime scene was locked tight until Jinxie arrived, and our clients even confessed. Not only that, Jinxie's been accused of planting the yokai evidence. Both the mayor and Jinxie are gonna go to prison if we don't do something! I know! Let's see here. Lack of a third party in the locked room is a major problem. Jinxie has testified that when she first opened the door... I wanted to check some of the background here real quick. Alderman Kyubi and Mayor Temma were the only people she saw in the Fox Chamber. The real killer must have been hiding in there as well. During the room was locked tight, that's the only logical explanation. Our mystery person must have fled the Fox Chamber when it was open. And that's when Jinxie saw what she thought was Temataro. But Papa and the Alderman were the only people there. I didn't see anyone else. What's going on here? LaBelle's extremely pale, but he's far from transparent. So just how do you hide himself at the scene of the crime? Whatever it takes in court tomorrow, Apollo. We have to take down the dirty, rotten Temataro LaBelle! Right, we'll get him with a legal exorcism, justice style. To be continued. Well, I guess that wraps up our investigating for day 2. I mean, we kind of already know. This is what I complain about those intro videos. It literally showed me who it was. Like, come on, game. Thank you for watching, though. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and/or subscribing. Oh, big stretch. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps me. Also, it greatly helps Sarah. We keep content like this and more. Wow, I really cannot speak right now. I'll link to that in the description below, along with the links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching. Thank you, Capcom Creators, for the code. Until next time, this is Rinium T signing out. Bye!